Welcome to the first round in the second half of Marble GP Championship Season 8. Kualadome makes its return as round 6. And by far the tallest, maybe the longest track because of the way it's lane having that funnel on this one. Really not, but still. Definitely the tallest track we've seen so far. Oh, look at how tall this is. From a standard view, this can barely even see at all into there. And I'm just going to get right into it. So starting off with the first lap of 12. Los Angeles running pole position again. They took a half of those this season. And here they come again. They seem like they're going to leave the first lap. Ooh, they got close to getting past there. But they're not going too fast. And Los Angeles still hold their lead heading into the second half of this race. After going into the second lap, Los Angeles still holds their lead in front of AMK. How many times did these two? They were top two in both their lap positions in success order, and they're trying to pull it off again. AMK gets by to the cheer of the crowd, and perhaps an unsurprising cheer at that at this point. And they have both the lead and fastest lap now. 19:04 is the time to reach the fastest lap. And I wouldn't be surprised if Kuala Lumpur will lead the team standings with GP6, might I add as well, after this round is over. And very close finish for 19th in this lap, and Tudu will just about pip Maharashtra to starting in 19th in lap 3, as opposed to dead last or 20th. In the third lap, to the Greenville, they lost a ton of positions there. Anthony is still leading, going to win their home race. And Vermont gets by Los Angeles, who's falling down the order here. And they get the back of his final turn, not really. And that's so close, I have no idea who's going to be leading as we head into the fourth lap now. And before I start lap 4 here, there are two things I forgot to mention. One, Ampang did not have Vermont go by them at the end of that lap. And two, they beat their own fastest lap. 18:81 is the new time to beat. If you want to get that fastest lap point. Jaya, they claimed it last round. Held on to it from lap 7 onwards. And they beat it in there on this lap, and now Jaya team together. Trying to win it home with it. And they beat it again! Wow. And now we see you find a few marbles. You have to cross the line, come across, and Tudu, once again, is at the back here. And here we go. Can Ampang beat the fastest lap again? It has been reset consistently every single lap so far. We're going to reset once more here. And so far, it looks like we've got a pretty good chance to do it. And they will. Wouldn't be surprised if it gets reset every single lap at this point. And, oh, goodness me. Yeah, I think as we're almost halfway through the race here, a 4th straight goose egg fracker is imminent. And now in the lap number 6, here on race 6. But anyway, here we go. At least it wasn't a 6-7 unfunny jump. And here we go, Vermont got by anything. Clearly is not going to try and let that one slide, but they're going to be forced to. At least for their sake, Vermont didn't take their fastest lap bonus point away from them in that lap. And here we go, lap number 7. Vermont is continuing to hold the lead. Can Ampang get it back from them? So far, it's not looking way early. They just got it right back. For what I said there, and yet Ampang's lead, and they reset fastest lap again. Who would have guessed at this point? And they are off for the 8th lap now. And Ampang continues to absolutely cook here. They're knocking out a whole set. Oh, Los Angeles has been thrown off the course. And they'll go back to the place, I suppose. Been a good old nostalgia from the past few number of races. It's nothing close to a fastest lap resetting. In fact, this lap time for the lead is actually worse than every single lap except the first one. And now, the 9th lap. So it still has the lead over Seminole. But in the Ampang, Vermont gets by 7. now into the final quarter of laps for this race. Lap number 10. Ampang still holds the lead ahead of Vermont. Over to the near side, one marble is starting to close in that way. And Ampang still holds the lead. Doesn't race that fastest lap, and only a small portion of marbles even finished that lap. And now, penultimate lap. And it has started here. Right, here we go. Ampang still holds the lead in front of Seminole, right on that yellow piece. I just had enough of it, so I can pick it up. Oh, there goes Mount Holtz winning by Seminole. And into second place, but Ampang will still hold their lead coming into the final lap. And now, final lap. Ampang trying to win at home. They have held this lead for so many laps to the point where it feels like it's been the whole round. Can they keep it though? Vermont gets by. They go right back by. And now he's going to hold it on to the bridges. And it's so close, I actually have no idea if they held on or not. And these two marbles, they clash in lap 3. Did Vermont get by this time? Oh yes, even the leaderboard and officially now the podium both show that it did happen and that Vermont stole Ampang's hometown victory here at Kualadome. Not the fastest lap point from them either, but they did steal the victory, and that's all that matters for that category, and they gained 27 points. Ampang gaining 21 as well. That'll put them up in the individual standings, and maybe these teams will be 1-2 in the team standings after this. Decio forgot to mention 12 positions, so that's the best gainer award. In fact, all the bottom 3 gained a lot of positions here, and qualifying, and a lot of positions were lost by those bottom 3 in the race. All of the teams up there in the standings, all of them get booted out of the top 4. Not to say the Santa Clara winner, but Hong Kong, Cupertino, they were 1-2, both get booted down 4 spots from that. And Kuala Lumpur and St. Albans, they are now 1-2 in the team standings, but it's incredibly close. And in the individual standings, it's no different there. Kowloon does hold the lead despite Vermont and Ampang both doing what they didn't do in round 5 and getting 3 straight double-digit point finishes here. And, Redcliffe down the bottom is still last, but has scored a point. Everyone has scored at least 2 now. Next round will be at Toulouse Turnpike, so I will see you then.